Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Vikas and in today's video we're going to make a chocolate almond tart with almond praline cream and chocolate crumble. We're going to start the recipe by making a tart dough. For making the tart dough, I'm mixing my butter and icing sugar so that the butter and icing sugar incorporates into each other. Once the butter icing sugar is incorporated, we'll start by adding the dry ingredients. I have flour, cocoa powder and almond powder, which will mix together till a breadcrumb consistency. Once all the dry ingredients come together, we'll combine vanilla and milk and add it to the mixture. Just make sure the dough is crumbly and we do not overwork the dough. Once the dough is made, we're going to wrap it with a cling wrap and rest it in the fridge for a few hours. Once the dough is rested, I will shade it on a 3 mm thickness and with the help of a cutter, cut it into a disc and sides of the tart dough. I'll line the tart dough and place it back in the refrigerator for at least half an hour. Once my tart has rested in the fridge for some time, we will cut out the excess dough and put the tart for baking at 180 degrees centigrade for around 10 minutes. While my tart is getting baked, we will start with my chocolate crumble. For the chocolate crumble, I have taken soft butter and castor sugar. Combine these two together, followed by brown sugar. Once both the sugars have been combined, we will add flour and cocoa powder and mix it together to form a crumbly dough. Do not over mix the dough, just make sure it all comes together. Once it comes together, we will wrap it in a cling wrap and keep it in the fridge till it gets firm. After a few hours, when the dough is rested, we will grate it with the help of a grater and bake these grated crumbs in the oven at around 170 degrees centigrade. Once the crumble is baked, we are going to add fondant, chocolate crystals, praline paste and melted chocolate. Combine all this together to form a nice crumble. Next, let's start by making my chocolate cremo. In a pan, we will take milk and cream and put it aside for boiling. In a separate container, we take egg yolks and sugar and whisk it together till the egg yolks and sugar are well combined. Once the milk and cream comes to a boil, we'll add this over the egg yolks and sugar and mix it. Take it back on the flame and cook it to up to 82 degrees centigrade to pasteurize it. Once our mixture reaches 82 degrees centigrade, we will strain this and pour it over the chocolate. With the help of an emulsion blender, we will emulsify this to get a nice smooth cremo. After the chocolate cremo, we will start with the almond praline cream. For the almond praline cream, I'm going to take milk and cream and bring it to a boil. In a tall container, add some white chocolate. In a separate bowl, we will bloom our gelatin with some water. I will add the praline paste to the chocolate. Once the milk and cream comes to a boil, we'll pour it over the chocolate and also add the bloom gelatin. With the help of an emulsion blender, we'll blend it to a nice smooth emulsion. Once well emulsified, with the help of a dropper, I will pour it into a silpat mold. Place this mold in the blast freezer. Let's start making the cocoa tuile. This cocoa tuile will be used for garnishing my tart. I'll start with boiling milk, sugar and glucose. Once it comes to boil, we add the butter till the butter melts. Once the butter is melted, we add the chopped nuts and give it a mix. Pour this mixture over the cocoa nibs. Mix all together and rest this mixture in the fridge for a few hours. Once the mixture is well rested, we'll make small portions and place it over a silpat and bake it in the oven for around 180 degrees centigrade for 8 minutes. We'll shape this tuile into a cannoli. With all the components ready, let's start assembling the tart. We take the baked tart shell and start with the first layer, that is the chocolate crumble. Spread the crumble evenly at the bottom of the tart. When the crumble is well spread, I will be piping a little bit of almond praline and spread it over the tart. When the almond praline is leveled, we will pour the chocolate cremo over it. Place the tart in the freezer till the chocolate cremo sets. When the chocolate cremo sets, remove the tart from the freezer. Peel the praline cremo and place it over the tart. Since it's almond tart, I'm taking some almonds, toasting them in the oven and cutting them into thin slivers. Use these slivers for garnishing around the tart. When the sides of the almond tart is coated, we will place the baked coconut tuile for garnish. And this is how I complete my chocolate almond tart with almond praline cream and chocolate crumble. I hope you enjoyed the video.